Good morning. Today is Thursday, January 12th, 2017. We will be having indoor recess due to the weather. Today for lunch, we are having chicken fried steak. Today, we do not have any Franklin birthdays. Just a reminder that there is no school tomorrow, January 13th, due to the teacher workday, and no school on Monday, January 16th, in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This means you have a 4-day weekend. Hopefully you enjoy it. It will be a while after that before we have a break. Congratulations to the following classes for meeting their reading goals. This means 80% or more of the students in their class met their individual goals they set for themselves at the beginning of the grading period. The classes are Mrs. Bellamy, Mrs. Bruff, Mr. Demantis, Mrs. Makrovich, and Mrs. Martinez's classes. Great job. Congratulations to the following classes for meeting their math goals. Again, this means that 80% or more of the students in these classes met their individual goals that they set for themselves at the beginning of the grading period. They are Mrs. Bellamy, Mrs. Makrovich, and Mrs. Martinez's classes. Congratulations, that's amazing. If any other classes have met their goals, please notify me, and I will add you to the announcements as well as to the goal list in the cafeteria. We will begin setting new goals next week for the new semester. Since there's no school tomorrow, we will go ahead and draw PBIS prizes. Remember that we are not going to the computer lab right now to collect your prize. I will call you down later in the day, probably around 3 o'clock, to collect your prize because we have WIDA testing going on in the computer lab, so we do not want to disturb testing. So if you hear your name, just remember that you are getting a PBIS prize, but you will get that later today. As for the golden tickets, I know that for second semester here, we do have new prizes. Technically, the second semester starts on Tuesday, so I will be revealing those new prizes on Tuesday via the announcements. So let's go ahead and get started with our tickets. In kindergarten, we have Jazaria and Aaliyah. So those two students, when I make the announcement later, you will come to the computer lab for your prize. In first grade, we have Valise, and Valise has a lot of tickets in here. Apparently just Belize, because all these tickets are Belize. So Belize, you'll come see me for your prize later. Second grade. We have Nayeli and AJ Gonzalez. Third grade, your bin is empty. So no third grade prizes this week. Fourth grade, we have Frank Jackson and JoJo. And in fifth grade, we got a couple in here. Love the brightly colored tickets. Josh, I'm going to put this up here. I'm not sure which Josh this is, so if you know Mrs. Fausto, that Josh gets a prize. And Tim in Mrs. Fausto's class. And I'm going to draw a teacher winner, and our teacher winner this week is Mrs. Vargas. So Mrs. Vargas, please see me for your prize today. and we'll get that to you. Teachers, reminder that we have the teacher work day tomorrow to work on report cards. Students' report cards will be available on Tuesday. And I believe that is all for our morning announcements. So please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and have a terrific Thursday.